Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Sunday market breakdown. Now, this week, the watch list is pretty on the small side, and that has everything to do with the three-monthly close. In 2 days, the three-monthly close, the three-monthly candle close is there. And as usual, usually what happens in a three-monthly close, we can see how the candle closes. And it tells us a little bit more whether the bulls are in power, whether the bears are in power, whether our monthly zones has been respected, and basically what the market is trying to tell us. So for many of the pairs, yeah, that's why the watch list is a little bit shorter, because many of the pairs still need some development. And yeah, we're going to see how the zones have been respected or not respected. Anyway, let's start with our first pair, Euro AUD. Now, what can I see on the monthly? On the monthly, I can see that currently we are respecting our monthly bullish M. We took a lot of liquidity here on this monthly zone, and we can see ultimately that the bears have tried to push towards the downside, and it's only 2 more days until this monthly close is here. And it's already looking very bullish. So the zones have been respected. My monthly bullish M is active. So yeah, my bias on this one is pretty long. Now I need some confirmation on the weekly. And what can I see on the weekly is that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we took some liquidity here. And for the past 2 weeks, we have managed to close bullish. Now, what's very interesting is that when I look on the line chart, I can also see an inverse head and shoulder pattern. We have here shoulder one, the head, and potentially shoulder two. Now, what's even more interesting on this trade is when I look at the weekly, I can see here, let me take my pencil. We have impulse, correction, and boom, we have here a beautiful flat wall that potentially the market still wants to completely fill up. So we have a lot of room to go towards the upside. So as usual, waiting for my daily zone or my weekly zone to be hit. Next one on the watch list is Euro CHF. Starting on the monthly, what can I see? I see that we still have a lot of room towards our monthly bearish W. So on the monthly, a lot of room and potentially trading the correction here. What can I see on the weekly? Is that previous week we managed to close very bullish impulsively, and we created here an inverse head and shoulder pattern that we've already had a little momentum retest here. And after momentum retest, I expect the market to come here, form the structural retest to go towards the upside. So again, here, waiting for the zones to be hit. Then next one on the watch list is pound AUD. Starting on the monthly, I could see that we have activated our monthly zone right here. Bears tried to push towards the downside, and I can already see that that our bullish players kicked in from this zone. As usual, I need to see some confirmation on the weekly, and what can I see on the weekly is a double bottom. We have here the double bottom with a bullish M. 1, 2, 3. I could clearly see that the bears tried to make a new lower low, failed, tried again. We got a bullish close, and previous week we got a very bullish impulsive close. So also very interesting compared to Euro AUD, pound AUD. I see here an impulse correction and then a very long impulse, potentially a very flat wall to be filled by the bulls. Now, on the daily, I want to see my daily confirmation pattern. And what can I see here? For the people that have a very, very sharp eye, let me show you this bullish M. We have 1, 2, 3, potential fourth leg and potential fifth leg. So waiting for my daily zone to be hit on the line chart. Oh, there we go. The next one, New Zealand dollar yen. This is the pair that I've been following up for quite some time now. Simple phase 2 trades are waiting for my zone to be hit. As you can see here, we have the impulse, correction, impulse, and here the price action is pretty correctively. So I'm just waiting for my first weekly structure to be hit to look for a potential long setup. What can I also see on the monthly is that on the monthly, we have broken 3 months ago. 3 months ago, this month, previous month, 2 months ago. We have broken above this high. Previous month, we haven't retested it yet. And now what can I see? The market is coming towards the downside, and this monthly zone is beautifully aligning with our weekly zone. So we have a double confirmation that our players could potentially kick in from this zone. And then the next one on the watch list is Swiss yen. When I look at the monthly, I can just very simply see a bullish uptrend, many bullish candles in a row. So my bias here is bullish. What can I see on the weekly? Is that we currently have a bullish yen. We have 1, 2, 3. And currently the price is making a sort of correction potentially towards this zone. As you can see, the price is making here a little bearish W. And when I draw my fib from the low to the high, I can see that it is not perfectly aligning with my minus 27 foot completion. But that doesn't have to be. We have here our weekly bullish M. So I'm just patiently waiting for my zone, for my 100 level to be tapped and to look for potential long setups. Now, as I mentioned before, the quarterly, the 3-monthly close is in about 2 days. Then we're going to have a better indication whether more potential setups are interesting to take. And as usual, if I have a setup or if I'm looking at a setup, I will always post it on my Instagram. Anyway, good luck this week. See you soon.